What's up, guys? Welcome to this episode of Mike Life. Today we're going to do sort of an update video, also a new product video, and I'm going to talk a little bit about this. I recently did a video on this Autocast A2 Air Pro where I did an install in my Nissan Maxima. Remember I was saying how my wife wanted one for a Volvo? Got one here. Got it all hooked up. Let's turn the camera around so I could show it to you guys. There it goes inside the Volvo. As you can see, there ain't much to see because of the way this display is set. It's small, but I'm not gonna show you guys the maps because then you'll know where I live. Then you have your phone. Right now I have it on Apple Music. This is her Apple Music from her phone that I'm using, and she's got her music in here. But yeah, works great, starts up. Just like I said, in this car here, I've noticed that it's starting up around maybe 15 seconds after I start the car up. It takes about 15 seconds for it to boot up. Autocast messaged me and said, hey, Mike, do you want to do a video on an AI box? So they sent me this here. This is the Picasso AI adapter. I think it's the Plus version. And basically with this, you could do Android Auto or use your screen as like basically a tablet, where you could play like YouTube videos, Netflix, and so forth. So it's like an Android box. That's what it comes down to, what it is. If you're using this and you're using your hotspot from your phone, you could either use your Android Auto only or the AI box itself. It's the Android on here. I know it sounds confusing, but to use like your YouTube and all that, Android Auto won't work. In order for it to work, you'd have to get a separate SIM card that have both working at the same time. So anyway, let's connect this. And obviously to connect this, you're gonna need to turn on your hotspot on your phone. Now, before we connect, let me show you guys what you get. Obviously, you open up the box, you're gonna have it here. This is the Autocast, the Plus version. And over here, you're gonna have where you could add your, I'm not sure which side it is, but one side's gonna be, you could add a micro SD card so you could expand the storage on this. Also, the other one's going to be if you want to add cellular service to this. So basically, it won't work as a cell phone. You're just going to get your internet on here the way you would get it on a tablet. And over here is going to be where you connect your Type-C port. Now, in the box, you'll get your user manual. You get this other little box. And over here is going to be your Type-C to regular, I think it's Type-A, and then Type-C to Type-C. So in this car, we're going to be using this one here, the USB to Type-C. All right, so now I got it connected. That's gonna pop up on your display. We'll press yes, and there it is. All right, it's up here, so you're gonna have your settings. Over here, you're gonna have your little area where you could have, like if you have Spotify or Apple Music over here, Play Store, YouTube, Spotify, Chrome, it's got everything. And you could add apps to it. You got Netflix. So this is what's pre-installed on there, but obviously you could go into the Play Store and put whatever apps you want here. Obviously, the more apps you put, that's where, if it's not enough storage here, you add your SD card into the box itself to upgrade the storage or give it extra storage. Now, obviously, for this to work, for me to play, I'd have to turn hotspot on my phone. Now, after you turn the hotspot on your phone, what you got to do is you got to go into the settings. So somewhere over here, there's going to be a settings tab. There it is, settings. And what you want to do is go into network internet. Click on that. And now you're going to look for a Wi-Fi. And there it is right there. It's going to show me the variety. Actually, no, that's not the one we're looking for. Well, that's from my phone. We're looking for my wife's. Yep, that's actually it right there. It's connecting, authenticating, saved. So after that, you're gonna have to put your Wi-Fi password, actually your mobile hotspot password in there, and there you go. You got it working. As you can see, I got my channel on there, Mike Life. Let's say we press this one here. This is my latest video I have up. Obviously, it's gonna show a commercial going on here, and there you go.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the episode of
Yeah, buddy. This is pretty awesome. And then I could go out, X out of that video. And over here, I can put the video I got for the Autocast that I reviewed. There you go. There we go. Nice. Press there and pause. Then you have this. It's a floating bar here, and you could go back or back to home. So let's say I go like that, and it brings me right back to the home page. And inside here, you have your settings. It shows you some apps, shows you your connections, your Bluetooth, percentage of your phone, that shows you the time. everything inside here. Now the time here where it says 3:40, that's off. I need to figure it out how to change the time on here. For some reason it's showing it as being 3:40 right now, when it's actually 11:40 in the morning. Now, in order for you to go into, because right now it's using a hotspot for this, to do all this here, and let me show you guys this. See this floating thing? Right over here, you could move this around to put that wherever you want to put it. I don't know if you guys could see me moving it around. I keep it like right about there. You have your back button and your home, brings you right back home. And over here, see, it's showing what I last played here, which is the Autocast A2 Air Pro wireless adapter, Mic Life. Now, if you want to go into Android Auto with this, what you have to do here is you're going to go into right here, Speed Play, click on that. And right now it's connecting Android Auto. But the thing is that in order, if I'm not mistaken, I think the hotspot's got to be off of here. You got to turn the hotspot off in order for it to work. So all I'm going to do is turn hotspot off, and there, let me cover up where I live. There we go. I'm going to cover up the maps part there, and you can see right now I am in Android Auto. And there you go. Now you can see that I am in Android Auto using the Picasso. So right now I can't use Android Auto like I said before and this new Picasso box that you have here, because like I said, it needs to either give your internet for Android Auto or to give it for the AI box itself, where you could play like your YouTube, like a tablet would be. So you can't do them both. You'd have to get, like I said, a separate SIM card to plug into the back of it, so it has its own internet connection. So this way your phone could do Android Auto and the SIM card could do it to where you could have Android Auto playing and simultaneously go right back and play the AI box without no interference of shutting off hotspots and so forth. Yeah, I know it sounds a little confusing, but it was a little confusing to me in the beginning, but I figured it out. It's simple. If an old man like me could figure it out, I'm sure you guys could figure it out. So Mike, all in all, what do you think of the device? The one thing I'd say about the boxes, I noticed that the actual sound, there's like a lag, you know, because I'm looking at, like, watching my own video on here, and I could see my lips moving, and it's not the actual, there's like a not even a split second, half a second delay from the actual audio and the video. So it's not like paired up perfectly. Notice that. Not a big deal, but just something I noticed. Other than that, it runs pretty flawless. Everything runs beautiful on here. You can sit in the car, play Netflix. What's good about this is you could be parked somewhere. Let's say you're driving the wife to a doctor's appointment and you don't want to go inside. You know what, I'm going to hang out in the car. You sit inside here. Instead of sitting on your phone watching on that smaller screen, you throw it up there and you can just watch your YouTube, watch Netflix right on your car dash and listen through the audio. I think it's a pretty cool setup here. It's nice to have if you want Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, for example, and have the AI box and have the AI box basically to play your Netflix all in one, which I think is pretty awesome. My wife doesn't like that. My wife just likes having this here. Basically just having Android Auto. She's like, oh, she doesn't want to mess around with videos and stuff like that, which I don't blame her. She's not into it. One thing I could say is I do not recommend you having YouTube videos on your screen, watching that while you're driving, because that is dangerous. This is good if maybe you just want to concentrate on the road. Maybe you have kids in the car and they want to watch something, they could watch something right on there. But like I said also, you're better off using a hotspot and maybe using a tablet if they're obviously in the back seat, the kids. Unless you have displays mounted on the back of your headrest, then that's a different story. But all in all, I like it. It's pretty nice. Me personally, I prefer having just Android Auto, but it's nice to have that also. Anyway, if you're interested in this product, I will have a coupon code down below and a link if you guys want to purchase it. And once again, guys, thank you all for watching this episode of Mic Life.